everybody, Dave Brown, right here at ringside, ready to go with all of these folks for another day of USWA Championship Wrestling. By the way, Michael St. John taking the day off today. He'll be back with us next week. Today, superstar Bill Dundee will be here in the opening match. A little bit later on, yes, the Texans are here today, too. Stunning Steve Austin, Dr. Tom Pritchard, and the flamboyant one, Eric Embry, all will be around today, I'm afraid. Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert will be here a bit later on, as will Danny Davis, and we will update the Jerry Lawler situation. All of that's coming up. We'll be back to get things going in just a moment. In the ring right there, you see Sergeant O'Reilly. Sergeant O'Reilly awaiting his opponent. Here he comes, the superstar. Bill Dundee has made his way into the area. He has a word or two of greeting for some of his fans over there as he turns to the ring. This one-fall, 15-minute time limit match coming up. Paul Neighbors, the referee. He'll try to keep them separated in there. O'Reilly, look out, jumps Dundee from behind, even before the bell sounds. Sergeant O'Reilly, boy, this guy has been in some matches with some tough partners. But with tactics like that, someday he's going to learn what you do is just make your opponent mad. And you don't want to make Bill Dundee mad. He's tough enough when he's on a pretty even keel in the ring. You make him mad, and he gets absolutely vicious. He grabbed Sergeant O'Reilly and hasn't let up since. We are about 30 seconds into the action. Dundee around behind in a sleeper position. Dundee has a very good sleeper hold that he's developed over the years. He's got O'Reilly in it right now, and it looks like this may very well be it. Referee Paul Neighbors is there checking. He holds up that arm, and it kind of flops down, and I think that's going to be it. Yes, sir. The sleeper hold wins it for Bill Dundee. He really didn't waste much time at all. The time on it, 48 seconds total. And as we said, I think O'Reilly would have certainly lasted longer in the match if he hadn't tried to jump Dundee even before the bell sounded. Well, I tell you what, let's take a look at some action involving Bill, Downtown Bruno, Stunning Steve Austin, and J.C. Ice, which occurred this past week.
The J.C. again, scoops him up, slams him down hard. J.C. Ice goes up to the top rope. Bill Dundee shakes the rope from the other side of the ring. J.C. able to get up, but Bruno able to move out of the way. J.C. finds no one at home. Bruno makes the tag. So does J.C. The superstar in, working over Stunning Steve Austin. Uptown Bruno in on J.C. Ice, baby. Stunning Steve fires Dundee across the ring. J.C. Ice pulls Bruno up, has his feet on the bottom rope for leverage, gets the pin cover on Uptown Bruno. Oh, look at that. Bill Superstar Dundee pulling the tights down of J.C. Ice, baby, and spanks him right in the center of the ring. Stunning Steve climbing up into the ring with a metal chair, going to try to get Dundee off of J.C. Ice. Dundee able to scoot on out of the ring.
Well, the crowd here certainly approved of what you did. I hope it does some good, Bill.
Well, I do, too. And he went on just exactly what he is. You've been a spoiled brat all your life, and I've told you, Jimmy, I have took all the blame for it. Now, listen to what I'm telling you, son. Please listen. You started off with the dirty white boy. Gone. Then you got hold of Jeff Gaylord. Gone. Then you got the stunning one. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's all big, muscled, whatever, and he couldn't do what you said he was going to do. But he's still here, so I guess he's still filling your head. But he never did what you said he could do. So, if you just... And then I told you, son, in front of all the world, I was going to paddle your little hiney, and I did it. Now, all I'm saying to you is, Jamie, it ain't too late. So I know you can hear me, so...
There he is.
Oh, well. Look, Daddy, I just come out here today. Yes, sir, I did. I come out here for me to talk to you man to man and tell you that I know that I've done wrong. You know that there's roads when you go down the way, and in some part some way and some part others. And
I know I parted the wrong way, and I just want to come out here and apologize and tell you that, you know, you're my dad, man, and I just, like you said, I'd like to go home and just talk about it, man.
Well, okay. Now do it. Bless your heart.
Oh, no. The Texas Hangman.
Ever embarrass me again, Dundee! Don't you ever do to me what you done to me in front of all them people, man! Because you talk about friends, I got big friends, bad friends, and I got lots of friends, and I got friends coming by the dozens day, man! Because ice ain't nothing nice, man!
Jamie Dundee sets him up and then calls his friends out here, the Texas Hangman, to jump Bill from behind. Oh, boy, I tell you, this kid is... run Bill into it. Come on, Jamie, get him out of here. Don't you think that's enough? Jamie taunting his father as he leaves here. Jamie Dundee wants to be known as J.C. Ice. Well, I tell you what, he comes out here and it... Will you of the world tag team titles, the Texas Hangman, Killer and Psycho, and they've got J.C. Ice in their corner with him. He's got one of those Hangman's nooses and the cowbell on the other end. Expiration of time match coming up. 1 fall, 3 or 4 falls. Depends on the time. Referee Paul Neighbors with his work cut out for him here today. Got an enthusiastic team over on one side, and you've got a team that's just mean on the other side. 2 champions I've got, says JC. He's very proud of those world belts.
I got me 2 champions, man!
I hear what you're saying.
Take care of these belts, Dave Brown. You take care of these belts.
We'll take care of the belts. Don't worry about it, JC. You just stay out of the match. How about it? Referee Paul Neighbors calls for the bell. He's been having trouble getting one of the Hangmen out of the ring. Well, we're finally to 1 against 1. The Hangman against Danny Davis as we get this one underway. Danny Davis round behind. Nice move, boy. In Davis and Night Train Jackson, you have got a couple of fine athletes. Across the way in the Texas Hangman, you have got incredible size, strength, and a couple of wrestlers who don't mind doing anything in order to win the match. JC complaining to the referee that Danny Davis was pulling tights, I think. Not once, but twice. Davis whipped across the ring into the turnbuckles. He bounces once and falls back. The Hangman right there to nail him with a forearm. Danny catches himself on the rope. Got him down. 1, 2, no, only a 2 count. Danny Davis with a great quick move off the rope. But he wasn't able to hold it for a count of 3. There's another good move by Davis. And a drop kick. And the Hangman is away from his corner. There's a tag by Danny on Night Train. Night Train Jackson up on the middle rope. Here he comes. He grabs the Hangman. Wraps up that left arm, but look out. Texas Hangman turns and very calmly jabbed his fingers in Night Train Jackson's eyes. Oh, boy. The Hangman staggered by the headbutt. Night Train Jackson says, hey, come on. You can do that all day if you want to. Yeah, that's one of his patented moves. Texas Hangman's head into the turnbuckle. Nice drop kick by Night Train. He picks the Hangman up, wraps that left arm over to the corner. The tag on Danny Davis. Night Train. Danny Davis got something going here. Well, they drop down on the upper arm of the Hangman. Davis off the ropes, ducks under, leaps over, steps over. Oh, my goodness. What happened? He hit him in the kneecap, it looks like. Danny just grabbing his knee as he went by the Texas Hangman again. I didn't see exactly what happened, but obviously he has done some damage to the left knee of Danny Davis. Now the Hangman switching in and out. Difficult to tell which is which when they get into the action and start switching in and out of the ring like that. Danny Davis off the rope. Hit by the upper arm. Oh, and the Hangman goes over, takes a swipe at Night Train Jackson, who starts in after him, but the referee sends him back out. Meanwhile, that allows the Hangman to double team Danny Davis. DDT. Danny Davis finding the going tough here as the Hangman got things rolling their way. And it all started when one of them poked Night Train Jackson in the eye. Up until that point, that's a count of one. Yep, only a 2 count. Danny Davis hanging in there. Up till that point, Danny and Night Train had looked really, really good. It looked like they might be on their way to an upset. Right now, the Hangman have definitely gained the upper hand. Down to 1, 2. Danny Davis puts a boot on the bottom rope. JC over to throw the foot off the rope, but too late. The referee had already stopped the count. Now the Hangman, boy, goes for a cover again. Count of 2. This time he kicked out. Did he kick out in time? No, yeah, just a 2 count. Just a 2 count. The referee ruled that before the 3 count fell, Danny had the shoulder up. Danny going for the sunset. Can't get him off his feet. Good effort by Danny Davis, but it was not to be as the Hangman stood his ground. And they double up on Danny again. JC, well, he just, what an irritating kid he is. Yelling and screaming and complaining. Both wrestlers hit the mat. Danny Davis over to the corner, gets the tag on Night Train. Here he comes. He's been watching this. He goes after the Hangman. Both of them step in there, though. Look out. JC distracting the referee all the way across the ring. Night Train, Night Train throws the Hangman into the referee. Referee Paul Neighbors involved in the collision there. Night Train with a good drop kick. And another one. Meanwhile, down on the floor, JC, Danny Davis going at each other, and referee Paul Neighbors trying to keep them separate. Oh, my goodness. The Hangman hung onto the rope. And Night Train Jackson, who was going for the drop kick, hit nothing but air. And, boy, when that happens, that is tough on you. You're all stretched out. You're prepared to push off on your opponent when you hit him, and he's not there. There's a count of 1, 2. This one is wrapped up. Great effort from the team of Danny Davis and Night Train Jackson, but in the end, it's the rugged Texas Hangman with an assist being distracted, the referee being distracted by JC. The Hangman are going to walk away from here with a first fall victory, 5 minutes, 55 seconds of time. Yeah, I know you're very happy about the way that first fall came out. Texas, he says. Let's check our time. We'll be back with you in a moment. Boy, what a match we got going on here with Danny Davis and Night Train Jackson really getting something going in there in that first fall against the Hangman before the Hangman finally wind up with a second fall victory. And here they come walking back. I don't know what they're doing out here. We don't need them out here right now. I want to tell you about the action that's coming up around the territory. We've got some action coming up Saturday night, April 27th in Jonesboro, Arkansas. This will be at the Earl Bell Community Center. 8 o'clock is wrestling time. The Earl Bell Community Center on Church Street. Box office will be open that day at 3 o'clock. Tickets on sale for the action in Jonesboro, Arkansas on Saturday the 27th. On Thursday, May 9th, USWA action will be at Germantown High School. 7:30 will be the time. Tickets are on sale at the City Hall, and you buy your tickets in advance and save $1. That one benefits the Bobby Dodd Organ Transplant Fund, too. Very worthy cause for a great night of action coming up in Germantown on Thursday, May 9th. And coming soon, there will be USWA action in Batesville, Mississippi, Middleton, Tennessee, Kennett, Missouri, Turrell, Arkansas, and Clarksdale, Mississippi. That's the action coming up. Nothing like live action. Be sure to be there when it's in your area. We'll be back with more with the Hangmen when we return. There's J.C. Ice Baby, also known as Texas. Yeah. Back into the area right now, Night Train Jackson and Danny Davis. The Texas Hangmen grabbing Night Train immediately. The Hangmen got a victory in the first fall, but it did not come easily. The team of Danny Davis and Night Train Jackson gave a good accounting of themselves and may have been on their way to a victory, but for distraction of the referee by J.C. Ice and some double teaming by the Texas Hangmen. The Hangmen walked out of here. They've got the first fall won. So all they have to do now is avoid losing the second fall. The Hangmen, boy, what a tough one. As we said earlier, they wear the World Tag Team titles. They have had them for some time now and have been able to hang on to them. There's Night Train Jackson. Night Train this week gets a chance to go for the light heavyweight belt. He'll be wrestling as a single in that one. There's a slam by Night Train, and the Hangman gets the upper arm. Hangman lying on the mat. Night Train picks him up. Calls for Danny Davis. And the Nightmare, Danny Davis, goes to work. Oh, my goodness. The Hangman, boy, did he smack him in the eye. Wandering around the ring, J.C. Ice Baby, who I can't help every time I see him. I think a spoiled brat Jamie Dundee. May end up getting his hair cut come Monday night. He'll be going against Bruno in a match, and it's going to be a haircut. There has to be a winner in that one. You can see that head of hair bobbing around in the picture from time to time. Maybe as your last look at it. Referee Paul Neighbors trying his best to keep things straight here. It is difficult to tell the Texas Hangmen apart, and they, from time to time, one will just wander in without the benefit of tagging the other. Yeah, Davis had his hair pulled. Referee suspects as much, but the Hangman, you see him shaking his head. No, I didn't pull his hair. They're still going. We got about a minute and a half left. About a minute and a half left in the time limit. Time beginning to wind down here. Danny Davis and Night Train would like to put together a quick offense, get themselves a victory, and walk out of here with a draw against the Texas Hangmen. Quite a feather in their cap if they could do that. Right now doesn't look good. The Hangmen. Unrelenting as he heads after Danny Davis. Grabs him, pulls him back over to the corner, and now this time the Hangmen do make a tag. Oh, listen to the Hangmen smacking Danny Davis with that hand. Look at Danny coming back, though, with a right hand. And now he slaps him with the open hand across the chest. Kind of payback time there. Danny Davis going after him. We got about 30 seconds left, and we're going to have to ring the bell as we're very close to our time expiration here for television. The action still going. JC holding Danny Davis from outside. Shoulders were down. Danny had the shoulders down. The referee didn't get the count started. That's going to have to do it. That's going to be the time right there. The time is up. The Hangmen are going to have themselves a hard-won victory here, 1-0 over the team of Night Train Jackson and Danny Davis. All right, let's take a break. We'll be back to sort it all out when we return.